What's up, guys? Aloha and welcome to another segment of Take 5 with Paikai. Gotta hurry up and get through this because I gotta go to work. But anyways, today's topic, we will be touching on Pu'uhonua o Waianae and the impending sweep that will happen between May and June, according to state officials, whose plan is to transfer the land to the Department of Education for use as a marine education center. Pu'uhonua o Waianae is a homeless encampment located right next to Waianae Boat Harbor. It has been there for more than a decade and is home to nearly 200 people. I'm hearing calls for resistance, calls to let the people be and live, and calls for more transparency as State Homeless Coordinator Scott Morishige and Pua Ayu of DLNR paid a surprise visit to Tuesday's Waianae Coast Neighborhood Board meeting. For my non-Hawaiian family and friends, this is an issue that affects more than just Hawaiians. According to Twinkle Borge, the leader of Pu'uhonua o Waianae, about half the population at Pu'uhonua o Waianae are Hawaiian, meaning that it is also home to non-Hawaiians. My take on it, first of all, when I look at Pu'uhonua o Waianae, I see Pu'uhonua o Waimanalo, better known to those who grew up in Waimanalo as Mauka. For those of you who were able to visit Pu'uhonua o Waianae during their open house a few weeks ago, you were able to see and witness their creativity and resourcefulness in the way they build their homes. You saw a community of people who look out for one another and care for one another, very similar to old Hawaii. For those of you who grew up in old Hawaii, people talk about being able to leave their doors unlocked. That's the kind of community that you see out there at Pu'uhonua o Waianae and at Pu'uhonua o Waimanalo. That's the same exact thing that I see when I look at these places. It's disgusting to think that the state has not been able to fix this problem, but the state can't fix a problem they don't understand. What we need to realize is that the true answer to this problem is found within the people who live it. My challenge to state officials is to learn from Uncle Bumpy Kanahele and the people that he worked with, that he lives with. Look at what they produced out in Waimanalo, and it's time for them to think outside of the box for once. I challenge them to go out and spend a week or two living and working amongst these people. These are working class people. I challenge them to go out and go to work and go about their business and see what it's like to live in this kind of community. So what about me? What about you, Trustee Paikai? Why don't you do the same? That's a great question. Honestly, I have firsthand experience. Over the span of 3 years in the early 90s, my family was homeless in Waimanalo and Nanakuli. I've had my share of this growing up, and it has taught me about being resourceful, about using creativity, and about the will to survive that is on full display in these places. It taught me the principle of not judging a book by its cover. It taught me about resilience, about empathy, and most importantly, it taught me how to think outside of the box. This is not to brag. This is to show that I'm not a one-trick pony. I understand, I empathize, and I see what can be done to help these people who need it. This is the kind of leadership that we need at all levels of government. To recap, the answer to this problem must come from the people who live it, and people in government who are able to hear and find out-of-the-box solutions that will not tax our government and the people who fund it. Sweeping the homeless is not the answer and adds only more trauma to an already traumatic situation. And it costs our government much more money every time they do it. We need all hands on deck to address this issue, as the current means of addressing is not working. My name is Landon Paikai. I am not a politician. I am a Native Hawaiian addressing issues that affect all Hawaiians. Native Hawaiians, Hawaiians, and non-Hawaiians. Paikai for OHA, bringing back trust to the word trustee. Mahalo for watching. Feel free to share, like, and comment. You guys have a great day. I got to get to work. I got to clean up. I'll talk to you guys soon. Aloha.